Hey girl, do you want an apple? I'll take you to a wedding chapel. Baby girl, do you want some grains? Your hindquarters are making me insane.
Damn, nice.
It's a song about
Nice pig song.
It's a song about horse fucking. Actually.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
So, speaking of farm animals, today's recap report is all about pigs.
Shout out to Pepper.
In the first story, some hikers call metaphorical pigs on hallucinated pigs. And then in the second story, we're going to talk about sex with a pig. Again.
Little animal loving.
Hell yeah.
Is this a Thursday episode?
It is.
No theme music.
Nope.
No intro either.
Nope.
What are we doing?
Fuck yeah.
Professionals.
Oh, yeah, there isn't, is there? God damn. Leave it. Leave it.
Oh, man. Residual highness.
So these hikers, they heard some traffic sounds. They thought they were fucking pigs chasing them. Wild pigs chasing them like a goddamn movie.
I love the first line. Two lost hikers were feeling a little sheepish. What is with the fucking animal puns?
It's like this story's about an animal. We're going to cram all the fucking puns we possibly can.
hamming it up.
Yeah.
Fuck me. The puns.
In reality, the sound that the pair mistook for vicious grunting and snorting was actually nearby cars going over a rumble strip on the road. That's insane, dude.
Can you imagine being that much of a fucking pussy?
Right. How fucking stupid. You don't see a pig at all, but somehow you are scared that a pig is coming to get you.
More stories out of Texas.
Yeah, right. Fucking Texas, dude. Texas, get your shit together, dude.
They called 911 around 11:30 p.m. What the fuck are you doing hiking at almost midnight?
Oh, they got lost.
But what were they? How long were they lost? What time did they start their hike? I mean, it's almost midnight. She climbed a tree. She climbed a tree to get away from a fake pig that wasn't even there. Now, if she had just tried to fuck it, she would have been fine.
Right.
As you'll find out later.
The officer initially had trouble finding her because she was in a goddamn tree, but managed to get her location after she sent him her location via a text message on her iPhone. And once there, the officer found that she was in a tree with another person, but there was no sign of any wild pig because there was never a fucking wild pig. However, the officer did hear a car drive over a nearby rumble strip and asked the hikers if that was the sound they were talking about. It was. Embarrassed by the misperceived threat, the lost hikers were reassured by the officer that the unknown can be scary and their reaction surprisingly common. Yeah, he's trying to make them feel better about being fucking idiots. If you guys see this, if you happen to see this, you're dipshits, and I know you were delirious about being lost on your hike or whatever. I am not immune to this. I'm not acting like I am, but just admit that you're dipshits.
Yeah.
Just do some news press and just be like, yeah, we're idiots. Sorry. We were delirious. They're probably tripping.
That's what I was thinking. They're probably on shrooms or something. You see this one?
No. Earlier this year, deputies in Oregon responded to a report of a possible home invasion after a house sitter said that someone was inside the home's bathroom. The intruder turned out to be a Roomba. That's amazing. Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, man.
Last year, a woman in England called police after she heard sounds that made her suspect a burglar was in her home, but officers only found a rogue squirrel.
So that begs the question. What's more embarrassing, thinking you're getting chased by a pig or calling the cops because there's a squirrel in your house?
Yeah, right, yeah. At least a pig can fuck you up.
The Roomba one, I don't know, man. I've been on some pretty deep trips, and I feel like a Roomba would freak me out.
I could, yeah.
I was on shrooms one time, and I started freaking out because, you know those refrigerators with the water in the door?
Mm-hmm.
I was getting water out of the door, and I thought aliens were talking to me through the fucking, because it was like, the fucking sounds it makes. Like, when you're sober, you're just like, whatever, it's a refrigerator. But when you're tripping, you're like, what the fuck? Why is it making all these noises?
What is it doing to make that noise? What on the inside is making me hear that? Yeah.
Fucking staring at it, and I look down in the cup in the water, and I feel like I'm falling into the cup. There's some weird fucking situations out there, man.
Yeah, I feel it, yeah.
So, continuing on with
much weirder here.
pig news. This story is fucking weird, man. This guy, it says Ontario Village in the Cayo district. I think that's somewhere in South America. I believe this is breakingbelizenews.com. So, like, where's Belize?
Fuck.
Shit.
I don't remember, dude.
My geography teacher in high school is going to be super disappointed in me. Belize. Chile? Colombia? Something. South America. I know that much.
I believe South America.
I
Yeah.
believe it is in South America. So this guy gets caught by his father, red-handed, fucking having sex with, making love to, really, a young female pig.
Nice.
And his dad, Miguel, says this is not the first time he's caught his son fucking pigs. He's so fed up with it, he finally called the cops on him. He's like, all right, dude, I know you love her, but, son, she's not for you, bro.
I know it feels good. I did it once, but
That's the only reason he called the cops is because he was jealous. He's like,
yeah.
she's my pig, son.
Stop coming in my pigs, boy.
Oh, Jesus. See, when I hear about like bestiality stories, I never think that far. I was just like, yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Like you?
I mean, if you're
inside a
already
pig.
there, dude. I mean, why wouldn't you finish the job? You know, with chickens and dogs as well.
Chicken fucker. Chicken. Fucker.
Chickens.
He's a chicken.
How are you
fucker.
even gonna fuck a chicken, dude?
That's a great
Do
question.
you have a micro penis,
I
bro?
have no idea what bird pussy looks like, but I can't imagine it's anywhere near what a normal human-like vaginal shaft would look like.
Dude, fucking chickens have a cloaca,
Yeah.
meaning, or however you
Piss,
pronounce
shit,
that. Yeah,
and
all of
eggs.
it. All of it. Yeah.
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 Ugh. So this guy's a fucking weirdo. Apparently, others in his village refer to him as Devil or Diablo, if you're speaking Espanol.
Yeah.
And he's alleged to deal with the occult. He rose to infamy in 2006 when he was accused of killing a family of 6 and burning their home to the ground. But he was acquitted, so I feel like that's so much more extreme than pig fucking. It's like pig fucking is the least of your worries. This dude murdered an entire family and burned their home down, allegedly.
Maybe he just likes to fuck pigs and he's innocent of that crime. But the fact that if you like to fuck pigs and you can possibly be implicated in any other crime, you will be.
Oh, for sure. And like, apparently the people in his village really fucking hate him because like literally everything that happens, they're just like, I bet it was that pig fucker Allie.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like and last year in September, a 17-year-old boy went missing. They never found his body, but everyone in his village thought it was him.
Well, of course,
because he's a pig fucker.
Fucking pig fucker.
Like how many
Look at those ads, dude.
It's insane.
That's great.
It's insane.
What are the comments? Let's just go ahead and do this. Why only 4 years when he killed 6 people, and now after animals, death penalty deserved? What? This is Facebook comments for you. The sorry bastard. What? The very top one.
Oh,
The sorry bastard needs his balls cut off. Maine, so sad that we have come down to the worst form of an animal. What the fuck? He might walk free from this one too, since if there is no evidence, then he will walk. Fucking, why does Facebook get the lowest common denominator, dumb shits?
I don't understand this one. An entire village fear one man. This sort of shit still happens in this age and time? That's like some conspiracy shit right there. What are you talking about?
Welcome to 2019 Belize. Anything goes. If that crazy guy can do that to chickens and pigs, what can he do to children? Catch him, Mr. Policeman.
It's such a weird leap to go from chickens and pigs to children.
I love how all these people just are like, he definitely killed those people. And they've read like a 4-paragraph story about this man, and they've already condemned him on Facebook.
Right.
They're like, I read the story. It was good enough for me.
It's just a very strange leap to think he's attracted to animals, so he must also be attracted to children.
Right. Or that he could kill 6 people. It doesn't necessarily, just because he likes to jizz in pigs doesn't mean that he, kills people. I can see why it makes him more, his actions in general more suspect, obviously.
Pig fucker.
Because if you're a pig fucker, that's kind of a problem, but.
Here's the real question. So, and I've had this discussion before, and I have ideas on it. If you fuck meat, does that count as bestiality?
Ooh.
Like,
I don't know.
because I ask, where do you draw the line? If you fuck, you could, okay, if you kill a chicken and then fuck it, is that bestiality? If you, like, say you plan on eating it and you're just like, I'll just fuck it. I'll fuck it real quick before I cook it up.
Yeah. And pull out.
Is that
so I don't
wrong?
eat my own jizz, but yeah.
It's seasoning.
I don't know. Yeah, salt in there. I don't know, man. It's dead, and you've plucked the feathers out.
And you plan on eating it, but you just figured, no,
Okay,
I'll fuck
so
it
it's
real
just
quick before I eat
it's
it.
just like a chicken you'd buy in a store, but just not frozen or not like cold,
Right.
because you wouldn't want to fuck it then.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know, man. If it's in the animal form, then I feel like if it's still in the shape of an animal, then I feel like that's borderline bestiality still. But if it's just like a ham hock or something, like just a piece of meat, like literally a steak with a hole in it, I don't know. I don't think that's bestiality. I think it's some kind of weird, it's some kind of like flesh thing.
Right.
But it's not bestiality per se, because it's not, and you're not holding on to an animal and fucking it.
Right. It's definitely not illegal to go to a store, buy a pound of hamburger meat, form it around your dick, and fuck it. That is 100%
No.
legal.
And it should be.
It definitely should be. And it's
Who gives a fuck?
and it's worth a try.
Bodily autonomy, I always say.
If you're gonna fuck something, I mean, at least beef is less chance of giving you something.
The reason, to me, the reason bestiality is wrong is not because of the weird puritanical implications of kind of weird, of like wrongness. That's all arbitrary. Really, it's that you are forcing another sentient being into sex. I mean, you're raping a dog or a pig or whatever. That you're
I'm
raping
not.
it. You're
I'm sure not.
they wanted it.
They wanted it.
Yeah.
Exactly. They were begging for
I
it.
sprayed pheromones. It was fine.
See the way that dog did up her fur this day?
Oh man,
She was begging for it.
You see how that cat lifted its tail?
She was literally
It fucking
begging
wanted
for it.
Oh man. I mean, I had treats too, but so like,
I dipped my cock in gravy. She was
Damn.
begging for it.
so I mean, it's still rape. Even though the dog doesn't necessarily understand it as rape, it's still rape because you're a human and you understand it and you're raping a dog. So, like, the dog doesn't want to fuck you. So that's,
So the 3-stage
The
life
meat's
cycle of whether it's definitely not okay to fuck a live animal.
right.
It is gray area, pretty much not okay to fuck a dead animal that you plan
Yeah.
on eating.
Like a carcass.
But if, like, say, all right, chicken, live chicken, no. Kill the chicken, ready to eat it, still probably no. Cut off pieces of the chicken and wrap them around your dick and jerk off with them. Perfectly okay.
That's not quite. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, I see why it's still kind of bestiality because it is the material of an animal, but it's not. You're not forcing an animal to fuck you. It's weird. I don't know. It's a weird gray area.
As long as you eat it afterwards, I'm fine.
As long as you don't waste it.
Just don't fuck it while it's alive.
Just wrap
cruel
some
and
deli meat
unusual.
around your dick and fuck it. I mean, who gives a shit at that point? It's just deli meat.
I mean,
Who
I
gives a
fucked a
shit?
pickle one time.
Really?
Yeah, you hollow out the insides.
damn, okay.
Nice and slippery. Warm it up. I was a weird kid.
I never fucked food. I always my hand. And,
Always the old
and eventually women who would
gripper.
be
Allow
down
it.
for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Consensual.
Yes, always.
It's the word of the day, boys and
I'm
girls.
too small to even assume. Like, if I was a piece of shit, I'm too small to assume that I could get away with any like physically demanding crime, basically. Like,
Yeah.
So even if I was which I'm not, even if I was a piece of shit like that, no guarantee I would get away with it. It'd be really stupid to try.
You do the crime, you do the time
So
with an H.
just so you know, you got to think about the practicality of the crimes you're going to commit. And if they're right for you, physically, mentally, emotionally.
Don't fuck a pig, but also don't murder a family of 6.
Right.
Even if you get away with it, not cool, dude.
Right. Yeah, not cool. But if it's one person and they are like, and they're holding you to the fire, fucking kill them. It's fine.
Yep.
Don't kill their family, just them.
I agree, and I condone that behavior. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Recap Report. And if you do feel so inclined, please give this video a like, comment, give us suggestions, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you next time.